P3 Theater Company, our very first season starts this September at the Ernest Borgnine Theater here in Long Beach. Our season is, there was some back and forth with shows I wanted to have in my first season. Basically, every show that I wanted in my first season is not in my first season. It's mainly because of getting the rights to shows where they weren't available, that type of thing. But when it comes down to it, the shows I ended up getting to the licenses for, it's a much better season than I originally anticipated. I've got to have musicals in them because I am musical. I sing everywhere I go. I would sing in the middle of the office at my old day job, and if I didn't sing, people would come by and say, "Hey, you need to start singing because you make our day better." And so I feel musicals appeal to many different levels. So my first season, season 1, which opens this September, will comprise of 3 musicals and 2 plays. I am opening with the blockbuster hit Evita. Have precast my leading lady and my leading man because it's a show that's very near and dear to my heart, has been for many years. I've been in the show many times, and I know these 2 actors, have known them for a long time, and they are remarkable. That will run in September for 3 weekends. Then following that will be a play running in November. That will be Steel Magnolias. My focus on this particular show, and it's something I'd like to integrate into each season, I am a huge advocate of women empowerment. So anyone who is involved in that show, from the director through the cast, any technicians, anything like that, will be all female. It's an all-female cast. It's not like the movie where you've got the husband, the father, all that. They're referenced in the play, but the play, which I just saw again recently, a great production, it's just the 6 women, and it all takes place in the beauty salon. If you're a fan of the movie, love the movie, and you can quote the whole movie, you'll be able to quote the play because there's a lot of verbatim from the movie that crosses over into the play. Then in February of 2020 will be my 3rd show, which will also be a play, which is near and dear to my heart. It's called Sordid Lives, written by Del Shore. It ran the independent film circuit for a long time. I think in Palm Springs it ran for a matter of years out there, from what I've heard. It appeals to a lot of people. It is dubbed as a black comedy in a white trash neighborhood. So think, a gentleman having an affair with his neighbor's sister. He's got 2 wooden legs, leaves one. He takes them off at night in the hotel room where they're having the affair, leaves one aside. She trips over it, hits her head on the sink and dies. That's how the show starts, and it just goes from there. It had a great cast. The movie and the original play version of it, it was a lot of the same cast that crossed over, like Leslie Jordan, Olivia Newton-John, Beau Bridges, Bonnie Bedelia, Beth Grant. It's hysterical. It explores homosexuality and coming out in a family of people who are from what I call trailer trash South, it's a woman who's trying to stop smoking the day her sister dies. And it's hysterical. It's very, very funny. It'll appeal to young, old, gay, straight, really, really clever. And then my 4th show will be a musical. It'll be when I'm holding my annual fundraising gala, and I will be doing the musical Gypsy. It's just a dynamic show. It's old school. I love old school musicals. Fantastic score. The script is very poignant. And really looking forward to that show, where we'll be having a fundraising gala with full catering. We'll have silent auctions, that type of thing. Really looking forward to that. And then I will be closing the opening season in June of 2020 with a chorus line, which is another. Every show that I'm doing in this season there are personal reasons that I chose them, as well as professional, because you need to appeal to people that are going to come to the show, or you're doing the show for yourself. But I've got a fantastic choreographer and director lined up for that show. She has choreographed for some of the larger regional theaters down here. She's based out of New York. I did a chorus line with her back in 2005, where I was Al and she was Diana Morales. And so I'm looking forward to that bang-up season.